So this episode started off with a brand new opening. The opening was pretty cool. I enjoyed the previous one a little more, but the visuals were still good. It was very Teiko based, and it kind of goes with what we're doing right now, the flashback. And the flashback of this episode was really nice. We get to see how like all the Generation of Miracles started, you know, trying to play basketball obviously, and they're all first string, even though if you're first year you're probably going to get second string, but they did get first. I wasn't too surprised because of the Generation of Miracles, but I didn't think Kuroko would have gotten, you know, third string. I thought he would have at least got second string, but you know, he's third string, he's happy he made the team, and we get to see him find his skill this episode and perfect it. And you know how good he looked when he did perfect it from, you know, when he was still using it. And you know, Akashi didn't really find it, to be completely honest. He told him like you know, you don't really have any presence and all that stuff, but he didn't really find his skill. Kuroko looked in a book, read misdirection and stuff like that, and he kind of made it himself. So when Akashi takes credit for it, I don't really believe him, because he just like kind of pointed the way, like, oh, you know, look over there, it's your talent. And it's like, come on, Akashi, stop stealing it. And that was pretty much with that. And Almina and Kuroko's friendship was very, very like close together, I guess, because they practice after practice, and they're just really, really good friends. They played a lot together. They devoted it. And he goes, "You're not a bad guy if you play basketball and you try a lot." So that's how their friendship started. He was a very devoted friend, because Kuroko, when he actually got the first string, they were going to demote him again because he didn't do very well in the game because he tripped and bled his nose. Like he told the story when they were playing Kaijo with that one guy that was mad nervous. You know, it was really funny to see, actually, because I was waiting like if they would ever show it to us, and they did, and it was really funny. I enjoyed it, and he's like, you know, if you demote him, then you demote me, and that just shows his dedication to Kuroko and how much he actually likes him as a friend. And they always walked home together. So that was the thing that really pointed out in this episode to me, like, wow, they stuck out to me, because I didn't know they were that good of friends. I knew they were like really good friends, and he tried not to get him to quit because, you know, Almina is better than everybody else. But it's just really cool to see that, and we get to see how much younger everybody was and how the change was when they were younger. And Midorima and Muisakibara have the biggest change. Muisakibara has a baby face along with Midorima, and Muisakibara's hair is like a little shorter. And it's like they kind of look weird, but again, I keep forgetting they're in middle school, like the beginning of middle school. And we also get to see Taiko's original captain before Akashi, and he is sick. He's one of the sickest players. I think he reminds me of the Kaijo's captain with a drive, and I want to see more of him in a game, because we did see him in the Teiko game, and we also got to see another Teiko game where all the Generation of Miracles played, and they looked a lot cleaner with Kuroko than, you know, Haizaki, because Haizaki just does. Everybody on the Generation of Miracles pretty much just works for themselves. Like, I'm going to try to make the shot, I'm not going to pass it. When Kuroko's passing around, it always looks nice. It looked really polished, actually, so I really enjoyed seeing that. And we got some foreshadowing for the next episode, where, like, I'm going to play you this summer with his friend, like, sending him, like, writing him messages. And I think, you know, since we know that he made his friend quit, they're going to be playing, and they're going to beat him up. Like, they're not going to beat him up, but they're going to beat him so bad that he's going to want to stop playing. I can't wait to see the next episode. I'm really enjoying these flashbacks. They're kind of relaxing to get away from, like, the big tension of the games and the last game coming up. So it's kind of like relaxing us for, you know, the really big game. And it's working, because I'm really enjoying this. You know, I sit down like with a nice cup of tea and just enjoy this chapter. Like, I mean, enjoy this episode. And I really did, because it's like relaxing, like I said. But that's the end of my review. Nothing much really happened in this episode other than that. And I really enjoyed it. Like my review. If you like my video, subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. And tune in next week to see my next review.